All right, today let's talk about China for a second and the deals that we know our crooked ass government is making with China and has been making with China for probably quite some time now. Now, a conspiracy is only a conspiracy until proven true. So I'm just gonna run with a little bit of my theory here on why they're trying to disarm us so badly here in America. Is it because we have been sold to China and China's going to collect one day here real soon? I believe that's a very strong possibility. Who knows anymore? But there's a Chinese influx of Chinese people coming in to our country from our southern border as I speak and make this video. It's up like 928% from like 2010. The numbers are crazy, and we're talking men of fighting age. Men of fighting age. Not to mention that here in Michigan, and I'm sure it's happening elsewhere in the country, but the CCP is getting taxpayers' money to build power plants, and they're run by the CCP. That's in the bylaws. It's crazy. If you don't know about what's going on here in Big Rapids, Michigan, you might want to look into that a little bit. I don't know much about it either, but what I do know, it's 1 square mile, which is like 644 acres of CCP-owned private land here in the United States. But maybe that is part of the deal that these people have made with China or whoever it may be. Disarm the populace. That's the only way they can truly sell us, people, is if we are disarmed. They can't sell slaves if we're not slaves. It's really that simple. Now, I don't know if any of this is true, but in my mind it makes sense. Why else would our own government want to disarm its own people so badly? Unless it wanted to rage some kind of genocide upon it. There's no gun law that is ever going to stop a criminal. Ever, ever, ever. Never going to happen. A criminal is going to be a criminal. There's nothing you can change about that. But if China does want to cash in on what they bought, talking about us American citizens, they are definitely going to need us disarmed. That way we can't have any kind of resistance. That's kind of scary to think about. But who knows anymore? But I can't remember the Japanese general name, but he said every rifle would be behind a blade of grass here in the United States, and he is so true. He is spot on with that. An invading army of any kind here in the United States probably would face a resistance of some kind, maybe, maybe not. Who knows? I don't know, people. I don't understand why they're trying to disarm us, make us helpless with so much craziness going on in the world, with talks of war and more war and everything else with Russia, China, Iran, North Korea. But yet their main concern is sending Ukraine money, taxpayer money, giving our country away to foreigners like the CCP and who else. I don't know. I mean, our country's basically been sold out for quite a while now. But yet they want to disarm law-abiding citizens. So all of you Americans, all of us Americans, why? Ask yourself that question. Why is it so important for them to disarm us and make us like Australia or any of these other countries that have no way of defending themselves. Ask yourself if you want to live in a country like that. I sure the hell don't.